Hello, YouTube. Good evening. My name is Leo, and tonight the topic is casual sex. With me are Ana Paula, Ana Julia, Monica, Charles, Pazuello, and Gabriel. And they will discuss about this topic with me. Okay, so guys, I will split us in different groups, and the girls will be here with me in the main room. 10 minutes before the end, I will bring you all back, okay? So, Ana Paula, please, don't forget to introduce yourself in the small group, okay, boys? See you. So let's start, girls. Can you introduce yourself, Ana Paula, please?
Introduce myself?
Yes, you can say
Okay.
your name, your age,
Okay.
where are you from, if you have dogs, children or not.
Okay, my name is Ana Paula. I live in Rio de Janeiro, Guaratiba. I'm 42 years old. I'm single, not children. And I work with as administrative assistant, but I'm studying to migrate for other area. And I live traveling, to travel and watching the movies. And I'm here to practice my English because my conversation with my vocabulary is very poor, and sometimes I didn't understand many things. And I'm here to practice with us and learn and improve my English at the moment.
Great. And do you want to change for what area?
Área de dados.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Analista ou cientista?
Yeah, nice. And Ana Paula, have you ever used dating apps? And what do you think about it? Do you like? Do you dislike?
I have fear know people on the apps because I think that person don't let me see. I don't say it in English, but it's my opinion, okay? My opinion, people don't show quem é de verdade.
Who they really are.
It's create a fantasy, and I don't know. In my opinion, and I don't know. I don't like to know other person through internet or other ways. Because of this, the people would create another person that doesn't exist, in my opinion.
Great. Thanks, Ana Paula. And you, Ana Julia, please, can you introduce yourself?
Can you repeat, please?
Can you introduce yourself? Say your name,
Okay.
your age.
Oh, okay, I can. So my name is Ana Julia. I am 19 years old and I am from São Mateus, Espírito Santo.
And do you have pets? A cat, a little cat, dog, yeah.
I have 2 dogs and I love them. I recommend it.
Great. Yes, dogs are amazing. And I like cats as well. And Ana Julia, have you ever used dating apps? And what do you think about it? Do you like or dislike?
So I have never used these apps, but I know a lot of people that have, and the results are frequently very good. I know people that have knew their currently boyfriend or girlfriend through these apps, and they are very fine now. So I think can be a good thing sometimes, but like meet a person personally can be not so good sometimes too.
Yeah, it's good to meet new people, and at the same time, it's not that safe. It's complicated.
Exactly.
And Monica, can you introduce yourself, please?
Sure. I'm Monica. I'm 37 years old. I'm single. I have no kids. I have 2 dogs, but they weren't with me. They were in Brazil with my mom. Currently, I live in the United States. I have been living here now for 3 years, and it's a nice experience. And I'm here just to practice my English because I don't have chance to talk too much in here. I live here, but I don't talk too much because of work. And that's it. So I find that the app on. I saw a video on YouTube, and I'm giving a try. So I think I'll like it. So for now, that's all.
Great. And sorry for the question. What is your work in United States?
I live with an American family, and I help them with the house and the kids. So basically,
Great.
I'm a babysitter and housekeeper for them.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it's really hard to talk with a baby. So I understand.
I know.
Great, Monica. And have you ever used dating apps? What do you think about it? Do you like or dislike?
Yeah, I have it, and I don't like it because I think I had bad experience.
So your experience weren't that good in those
Yeah.
apps. Great. So in my case, I think that I use it to use it those apps few months few months ago that I have stopped it. So now I don't use it anymore. And I think that it's complicated. It's complicated because it's a social media, so have many problems as any social medias. And it's necessary so much control to use those apps. Great. So, Monica, do you use it to use it those apps? And are people on dating apps only interested in casual sex or not? What do you think?
I think they are. That's why I had bad experience because I start talking to guys, and they like introduce themselves, and one of them was so stupid for me because he just introduced himself to me and asked me, "Do you want to hook up?" And I just blocked him.
Yes, it's a mess because there are some people who have no sense. They even don't know how talk with someone. And it's it's uh, it's it's basically the folks of dating apps, but people they don't know how to talk with someone, how to communicate with someone. So yeah, this is not a place where we can have sometimes good conversations.
Yeah, that's crazy. I know people that have met people other, so they become a relationship. So I don't know, maybe I'm not that luck in the apps.
Or maybe you are the ordinary people and the person who started to date with someone that is the lucky person.
Yeah, I agree.
Great. And Giovanna, Julia, and other people on dating apps only interested in casual sex. What do you think?
So we can generalize that, but I think everybody knows that a lot of people on these apps are only interested in that on that. And it's okay. It's their truth. It's not the truth of everybody. Someone want to communicate with people, talk with people, um, construct, construct. Sorry, build a strong relationship, and someone just don't want that. It's okay. It's their choices. Your body, your choice. Obviously, since you respecting the willing of the other person, that is really important.
Yes, I totally agree with you. I think there we have some goal when we start to use those apps. So it depends of your goal.
Yes,
And you
our
wanna,
patience.
yes, and you needed to
A
have
lot of
s-
patience.
a lot of patience. Yeah. Great. Thanks, Ana Julia. And you, Ana Paula. What do you think?
Well, not all the people, because I have a friend that she know the person on the apps, and she married with him in January this year. In January this year, and some people have soft. I don't know this. Tem
Luck.
sorte, lucky, and no using the apps, and no troop and people that has truly conversation, and it's a pessoa, and I don't know this in English, but this person é verdadeira. It's, I don't know this in English.
It's real.
Yeah, it's real. Okay, it's real. And but the majority, a majority, that luck with these apps, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, it's complicated because sometimes we are in a dating app trying uh, to build a relationship with someone, but the person don't have the same goal than us. So we start to blame the app when the actually it's it's not that easy to find someone to have a relationships, but that's okay. And girls, I wanna know from you if you feel safe in those apps, in this kind of apps or not. What do you think that about it? Do you think that it's a safe place? It's not a safe place? It could be better. What can change? Ana Julia.
So I have to read the question again because I was paying attention in
Oh
other
no,
things.
sorry. It's not the question number 3. It's a new question that I decided to bring. I want to know from you
Oh,
if dating apps are safe to women or not. What can change to be better to you all?
oh, okay. So I think that if you are dating through apps and you are a woman, you are you are taking a lot of risks. But if you are a woman in this world, you are taking risks every time and everywhere. So you have to pay attention. You have to pay a lot of attention about the type of conversation that you are taking with the respective people that you will date, and always have some attention, some care about where are you going, um, your the time, and if you are alone, who knows where are you going, and you can do that, but you have to you have to know that it's always a risk, and only be safe.
Yeah, there are many risks involved in these actions. Thanks, Julia. And you, Paula, what do you think?
About number 2, I can understand.
No,
No, other question.
yes, it's a new question.
New question.
Do you think that those apps are safe to women or not? Do you think that they could be better to the girls, and what can change?
I don't think that our apps are safe. These apps, those apps, and you can change. I don't know what can change these apps. It's a difficult question. Let me see. What you can change these apps. Well,
There's no problem if you don't have it on its rule right now.
because I can't change this app. I don't use these apps, and I think that people should writing about I don't know this. People they should write about own personality, and the app recognize about this person, I think it should recognize my sei lá, o interior da pessoa. I don't know this.
Yeah, I try to verify if that person is real or not. I got your point. Okay, Paula, thanks. And to Monica, what do you think?
I don't think it's safe, especially for women, because I don't know if you guys saw, I saw a case a few weeks ago. The girl, she met a guy and they started having a relationship. And after, I think, 3 years, she went to his country to meet him in person, and she got murdered by him. And that's so weird. So I don't think, because maybe you can talk to somebody, but you never saw him, and you go to another country to meet a person that you never, like, I don't think like it's safe. It's just not safe, especially for women, because we are that's just not fair about the, I don't know how to say this. Okay, so it's not safe for women. That's my point.
Okay, there's no problem. Yes, no, Jesus, it's really complicated because she moved
Have
to
traveled to other country to know him.
In person, though, they used to talk from a video calls, but when she went
Okay.
there for the first time to meet him in person, she got murdered.
Yes, she's really, really a risk. It's very dangerous.
Yes.
yes, and girls, do you think that men are more afraid to have casual relationships than women or not? What do you think, Monica?
I think it depends. I know a lot of girls that they don't want to have like serious relationship. They like are enjoying life, and they don't care what someone can say about it. But men's, I think they really don't care about what everybody say. So I think it depends. I think it's that is a balance for me. I think I see a balance on this.
Yeah, and now there are many women who don't wanna pregnant, so and they have this purpose of sex and only for pleasure, but it's something good.
Yeah, for
Uh,
somebody, for someone, they judge that good. That that's not my point of. That's not what I want for me. But I don't judge because that's not my.
Great. And you, Paula.
Nowadays, it's equality, man and woman. Yes, nowadays it's very different because before years later, I think it's this man. It's more propitious, but in the século XX, and it's the same man and woman. It's equality in these issues. The woman began any date a woman and invite the invite no and can
Ask.
não marcar um encontro, meeting a date. What is this? And até, vou dizer assim, propose a date, a marriage, for example.
Yeah, now the girls are more free to marriage someone, to ask, to
Pay
date,
the bill.
to pay the bill. Yeah, many different situations than the last century.
Uhum.
And you, Ana Julia, what do you think?
What I think about what specifically, because I always been lost in the matter of the conversation.
Do you think men are more afraid to have casual relationships than women?
About casual relationships. So I think that it is appropriate to who want to do that. And I really don't have a lot of experience about relationships in a general way, but it is not what I searching for at the moment. I I actually I'm not searching for any type of relationship at the moment, but if I would be, so it is would be not my type of relationship. I think that I still have that thinking about it's really ridiculous, but I will say that at the same way about know someone and start to talking to with these people, talking about my favorite movies, my favorite books, then it will be a relationship like a relationship of movies that I watched when I was younger, do you know? But if some people really want to only casual relationships, it's okay. It's it's their right, do you know?
Yeah, I got your point. Yeah, as we said before, it depends of your goal. And Gears, I want to know from you, if do you think that men talk more about sex than women or not? Do you often talk about sex with your friends or not? Monica.
I think they do, but girls also do. But I think men can have more ways to talking about sex. I think it's for them it's easier than to women. Yeah, I have friends that they oh my goodness, every little thing it's motivation to talking about sex. So yeah, men's definitely talk more than women.
Yeah, and sometimes it's a free topic to discuss about men, but it's not that comfortable to talk about women. I don't know. What do you think, Ana Julia?
What I think about women talking about sex.
Yes.
So I think that is very important because we still live in a world where the women are treated like we are a different type of human. Like we we couldn't feel and do the same things that men do, and that's a problem because this results in the most of times in girls that don't know nothing about their bodies and themselves, and this is always be a problem. People have to know her body, know about the cycle of life because I believe that this is one part of the adulthood, and they have to talk about that with teenagers and naturalize that to 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 be something that will not become a problem in the future for them. Do you know?
Yes. Sometimes people don't stimulate to people are not stimulated to talk about it, to stop to talk about their bodies, so they start something new
Yeah.
without
And
it.
when you are unprepared to something, you can um you can make some mistakes that will really, how I can say that, really result in bad bad consequences to you.
Yeah.
That could be just evitated with a simple conversation with an responsible adult. Do you know?
Yeah, especially because even you don't know what uh, what makes pleasure, what brings pleasure to you. So
Yes.
yeah, it's complicated. Uh, and to you, Ana Paula, do you think men talk more about sex than women?
Uh, Let me see. Um, I think yes, and otherwise I think not, because yes, because nowadays it's very the things is very changed. Women are very, I don't know, reprimidas in the past, and nowadays the woman is free to express your feelings, and because of this, I think it's equality. Both men and women uh, talking about this. It's middle, meio a meio. I don't know this.
Yeah, it's equal. Great, Paula. So you are saying that uh, men and women talk the same quantity about sex. Women can ask to date someone, can divide the bills. And do you think that women are more free to demand good sex now than in the past, or not? the question number 5.
Number 5.
Yes. Do you think that women are more afraid to demand the good sex now than in the past?
Yes. Yes, in my opinion, yes, because women have more free liberdade. No, it's wow. Sorry, because my vocabulary is very poor.
No, come on, Paula. Don't say sorry.
And women se sentem mais à vontade, I don't know this in English, to explain your desires with sex opposed, vamos dizer assim, né? With a man. Woman has totally free to express your vontade, your desires in the moment. That's the moment, and she can demand the good sex and vontades and express your what she likes to make with your body and the sensations and on the moment with a man.
Yeah, if she can divide their bill, they can ask to more pleasure as well. And you, Ana Julia, what do you think?
So, even being a person without any experience of life, I can tell that I have studying about that, and I today I know that in the past there studies here, and I am talking about biologist studies about the human body, about all the all that involves the human body, the pleasure, the six motivations, all they are directed to the man's body. And when we were talking about pleasure during sexual relations, was always about man's body too. So the woman didn't know nothing about her body, and sometimes didn't even know that she could get pleasure too during the relations. And that is more actual, more currently than we think. That's a big problem that is starting to be in debates and in conversations now. But it's something that is the start of a lot of problems related with self-knowledge, with a lot of things that don't just just turn the life of the human in our society more difficult, especially women.
Yeah, I think that it's just the beginning. We need to some education about especially about sex, because it's totally focused on the boys. So yes, it's a mistake. And you, Monica, what do you think?
I think yes, they are more able to ask for a good sex now, because today, like, we have so many accessories and like courses that woman can get know her own body better. So why not use all this knowledge to have a good sex? So
Yeah, there are many tools. There are many people to follow on social medias that talk a lot about this topic. So it's really interesting to follow those people.
yeah, I agree.
And girls, we have time. I think that we have time to one more question. Uh, do you think that it is a taboo to talk about a sex, or it's not anymore? Monica.
For me, never was. So I always talk it, especially with my mom and my friends. Yeah, I think when you get mature, you can talk about everything. So from you, wasn't, never was. So that's it.
Great. And you, Ana Paula, what do you think? Is a taboo to talk about a sex?
Today, no, no more, because if I have a child, and I think it's important to explain about this and with my family, my mother, my father, and my sisters and brother. And it's very important to converse this issue in a conversation with your friends and your family. It's very important in, in in this time for me.
Great. Um, and you, Julia, what do you think? Is a taboo to talk about a sex or not?
So today we have advanced a lot about that, considering the past of the world when this was just a sin and but we still have a lot of study, a lot of talking about, and to some groups it still is a, a big mistake, a big sin, taboo. I talk i talk that because in my house I never had this type of conversation with my mother, and conform I was growing up, I was noticed that she's really was important. But I had access to education in my school. I had the right friends, so it's okay. But to some teenagers, to some people on my age, that's really difficult and can result in bad decisions at all.
Yeah, there are some groups who are easier to talk about these topics of
Yes,
friends, some specialists. It's not that easy to talk about it with your parents, for example.
yes. I
um,
think that is something that you have to start early and in a natural way to be the last word possible.
Great. Thanks, Ana Julia. And boys, welcome again. How is the conversation in small room, Charles?
As well, man. Uh, Great. It's a word. subject to talk. Maybe I'm a little old, 43 years old, and I'm not used to much this kind of app. But I think it's important talk about sex. We need to break this taboo. Like I said in the break room in Brazil, we have too much conservative society, and I think it's normal we hide this kind of conversation. But the time it's new, it's other, and we need to open to talk more. Women, men. I used to orientate and talk with my daughters, and I would like she think in the different way, because I don't like this kind of hide about sex, because sex it's natural, it's biological, I guess, right? And it's totally normal. And don't put religion in sex, because I don't think it's work well. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Sorry for this big answer and crazy, but that's it.
No, Monica, totally agree with you. And you, Gabriel, how was the conversation?
Okay, so this conversation is good. I am able for open my mind in some topics, and I don't use the apps nowadays because I have a girlfriend, but it is so important discussion, because the peoples in this world there is different peoples in this world. How Charlie said in the Brazil, the women's and men's, the think is so different of in the other countries. Yeah.
Great. So guys, first of all, I have to say that it was an amazing conversation. I love it to be here, talk with you. Second, please answer the survey that I sent on the chat. And for the last, I have to say that next week we will still talk about this topic, but in a different way. We will not discuss about casual sex. We will talk about sex education. So I think that it will be amazing to have you all here again. So I really hope to see you here again next week. And have a great week, you guys. And see you all.
Bye.
Bye. See you soon, guys.
Man.
Thank you.
Thanks
Bye bye, guys.
Thanks for donate your time.